Mr. Speaker, I rise in strong support of H.Res. 474 and take this opportunity to congratulate all of my colleagues who hold the honor and privilege of fatherhood. It is widely understood and acknowledged that the benefits of an actively involved father in the lives of children not only helps, but play a vital role in the formation of successful youth and in the development of contributing members of society. It should come as no surprise that according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, that fatherless children are at a dramatically greater risk of drug and alcohol abuse. We know that fatherless children are twice as likely to drop out of school. Just over 41% of fatherless families with children are poor, while only 7% of children headed by a married couple are considered poor. Furthermore, over 2/3 of mother-only families live twice below the poverty line. Our work today and our work in Congress should not only focus on acknowledging fatherhood, but it should focus on empowering fathers to have the capabilities and incentives to be more responsible for their children. Barriers to employment, such as a lack of high school or college degree, as well as criminal history and substance abuse, all contribute to the lack of fathers in the household and the lack of a regular source of income and the ability to contribute to the family. It is not enough to fill this room with words. The only way to improve the ever-increasing number of families without fathers is through targeting the problems that fathers face by going to the source. One way of doing this is through support of the Responsible Fatherhood and Healthy Families Act, removing employment barriers for non-custodial parents, which mostly tend to be fathers. This would be of a tremendous benefit. By funding grants to promote reasonable fatherhood, we are directly promoting the futures of innocent children while concurrently strengthening the family. Social scientists have for years debated the role of the father in the family. It is consistently among the top interests of psychologists. Leading professionals indicate that fathers provide role models for their sons to learn how to be a man, whereas girls need fathers to learn how to relate to a man in significant ways. Fathers also tend to constrain and correct violent and antisocial behavior better than anyone else, as well as challenge and promote such characteristics as independence, assertiveness, and achievement. But this is not a new phenomenon. George Herbert, the famous medieval poet and orator, understood. He said that one father is more than 100 schoolmasters. How true that word is today. And I conclude, Mr. Speaker, by the fact that every year I give away scholarships, money that we go out and kind of find for kids to go to college. And on the form, there is an application that says, put down the name of your mother and father, what they do. And I must confess that I've been most disheartened because in some instances, children have written on the application form, DNA, meaning that the name of the father does not apply. In some instances, they've even written unknown. Or in other instances, they have written irrelevant or does not matter. If we are to strengthen families, if we are to strengthen our society, then we must find a way to help so many of the individuals who have been out of the picture to come back in and take on their responsible role of fatherhood. So I thank the gentleman again from Illinois for yielding time. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I also use this moment to say thank you to my own father who died 2 years ago, 92 years old. But much of the reason that I stand here today is because of him. And I yield back the balance of my time.